So today at new CID Cosmetics, I'm doing the look for darker skin tones from the new CID Cosmetics kit. Just to recap on Sharon, I've used Eye Prime, the Skin Perfecting Serum, before we've applied any makeup. That's going to ensure that the makeup lasts all day, giving a flawless application and a weightless feel on the skin. I've also used medium to dark concealer, so eye conceal, underneath Sharon's eye to give a lift and to freshen up the skin. And then we've used Eye Perfect foundation in Coco shade. We set that then with translucent powder in dark, and now we're going to apply Eye Blossom, which is our cheek stamp, in Tulip. This is a really beautiful shade. You've got the mirror one end, you've got the shadow impregnated in the other, and then you've got your sponge applicator. And all you need to do, Sharon, is smile. We're going to skim onto the apples of the cheek. No need for a brush because you're literally going to blend, smile again. You're going to blend that with your fingertips. And next we're going to move on to lips. So continuing with the look, I've got Eye Shine in Cuba Libre, which is a beautiful lip balm texture. I'm just going to apply that to the lips. Gives a beautiful sheen, really moisturising. So maybe a great look for day, because it's not too glossy. So you can see it adds a little bit of colour and warmth to the lips. So you've got your mirror built in there, you can see, so you can literally apply with your fingers. You press together with me. Beautiful, so it just adds a nice bit of colour. For evening, we're going to move on to Eye Gloss, which, as you can see, has the mirror and the light built in. This shade is Raspberry Kiss, and the gel formulation is really, really shiny, but not sticky, so adding that touch of glamour for evening. So here we have the eyeshadow palette in Morocco, which is from the darker skin tone kit from new CID Cosmetics. I'm just going to use the eyeshadow blending brush to apply this shade as a base. If you close for me, Sharon. I'm taking that over the lid, lash to brow, right up to the brow bone. This is going to stop your eyeshadow creasing. Could also be used as an eyeshadow look on its own because it brightens the eye. I'm just going to take with my finger. This works really well sometimes if you're in a rush. The warmth of your finger actually blends the product onto the skin. So I'm going to take the gold over the lid, so the moving part of the eye, right up to the natural crease. And if you open for me, Sharon, creating a beautiful, fresh daytime look. For nighttime, you can easily adjust this look. You've got 4 shades in the palette. They can also be used wet and dry. I'm going to take this darker shade using the blending brush, always taking off the excess onto your hand, so using it like a palette. And close for me, we're going to sweep this into the outer corner in a V shape, building up the colour. And if you open for me, even easier with your eye open, you're just working that colour through the socket to add a little bit of depth into your darker shade, so the 4th colour that we've used. And again, eyes open, straight ahead, and blending that through the crease. So giving you that nice smoky edge. And then we'll also take the same colour. We're going to smudge this underneath our lash line. So if you just look up for me, smudging it directly under the lashes. And the shadows have got really good pigment, so you can see there's hardly any fallout from the shadow. And we're smudging that into the bottom lashes, giving you a beautiful open eye effect, soft and smoky, and beautiful on darker skin tones. Just to add that extra bit of drama to the eyes, we've got eyeline in black. So if you look up for me, Sharon, we're going to run the kohl inside the waterline. And again, if you blink, Sharon. And we'll also use this to line across the top of the eye. So if you close for me, taking this across the lash line. If you open, Sharon, just as a finishing touch, if you open and look down, we're going to run it just underneath your lash line. Gorgeous, and that completes our look for darker skin tones with the new CID Cosmetics Darker Skin Tone Kit.